Cool. Exercise 1C, yeah. You already know what it is, yeah. Let's pattern this then. Alright, cool. So question 1A, yeah. One over 3 plus 1 over 4. So to pattern this here, you might think, so for certain man, yeah, listen, yeah. So what you need to do here, yeah, is basically you write the dash here, and now you do the bottom number here times the bottom number there, yeah. That's 3 times 4, yeah, which is 12, yeah. Calm, fam. And then you do cross multiply, yeah. Cross multiply. Certain man don't even know what that is at this stage, so you might need to know it, yeah. So 4 times 1 becomes 4. And then whatever sign is in the middle here, here's a plus here, so you put the plus there, yeah? And then 3, you times onto the other end, so 3 times 1, which is 3. You get me? And then just tidy up the top here, that's 7, because 4 plus 3 is 7, so 7 over 12. You get it? Calm. Part B. 3 over 4 minus 2 over 5, yeah? So again, similar thing, yeah? So on the bottom here, you're going to do 4 times 5 here. 4 times 5 is 20. And then 5 times 3 is 15, yeah? And then we're going to put whatever sign is here, so minus sign, yeah? And then 4 times 2 is 8. So therefore it's going to be 15 minus 8, yeah, which is 7 over 20. You get it? Come on. Alright, cool. Let's do part C now, yeah? Part C is saying 1 over P plus 1 over Q. Yeah, so again, similar process, so just do P times Q, which is PQ, yeah? And then again, fam, Q times 1 is Q. And then P times 1 is P. So Q plus P over PQ. That's the answer. Come. D. Now in this case here, you can do the last method here and it'll work, but then you'll have to simplify it. So what you can just do easily is instead of doing that, because the right hand side, 1 over 8x and 3 over 4x, because they have something in common, that being that the bottom here, it's actually nothing to do with the right hand side. It's the bottom of the right hand side here. So the 8x here, so denominator, yeah, is 2 times the denominator of the first fraction, yeah. So because of that, therefore, you can just times the second fraction, the first fraction by 2 above and below. So that's gonna become 2 times 3 is 6 over 8x. And now because you got the same on the bottom, yeah, as the other one, and then the first one here, you just times it by 1, times it by nothing, yeah. So just 1 over 8x here remains the same. And because of that, yeah, when you have the denominators are the same, yeah, it means you can just add the top here. You don't have to worry about the bottom. So it just becomes 8x, and then 6 plus 1 is 7, you get. So that's a better method of doing these type of ones, yeah. Instead of doing what I just told you with cross multiplying, and then, you get me, trying to simplify it. And if you don't get that, you will by the end of the video, innit? E, got 3 over x squared here, minus 1 over x. So here's same thing. So I need to make the right hand side here same as the left hand side because they've both got something in common, which is x. So I'm going to times the top by x and times the bottom by x here. So if I times the top and bottom by x, it's going to become 3 over x squared here minus x over x squared here because I times the right hand side by x on both sides, on top and on the bottom here. So because of that, again, I can combine the bottom now, it just becomes x squared here and then 3 minus x on the top here. So 3 minus x here. So that's the situation there. F. F here is a over 5b minus 3 over 2b, yeah? Okay, cool. So what you're doing here, yeah? So essentially, again, we could just times the bottom two together to make 10b squared and then do whatever. We can do that. But think about it. There's a common factor between the two in it. Yeah? I can make both of these 10b, right? So I can do 10b there. And if I were to do that, maybe I should write it separately here. So I can do 10b and 10b. And so how did my man become 10b? I had to times that by 2, yeah? And so just times a by 2. So it becomes 2a, and then times 5b by 2, it becomes 10b. And then times the other side by 5, so times this by 5, so it becomes 5 times 3 is 15, yeah? And then 5 times 2 is 10b in it. So therefore, What's mine got now? I've got 2a minus 15 over 10b. You see that? Yeah, it's a similar thing as cross multiplying. The only difference is that we're not multiplying the bottom like that. Yeah, because if you notice, it's not the same as cross multiplying. Otherwise, you would have times this by 2b and 5b. Yeah, we just times them by 2 and 5. Yeah, I can't. But you can do cross multiplying. It will still work. Question 2a. Moving on to some algebraic fractions here, we've got 3 over x minus 2 over x plus 1, yeah? Here, very simple situation, cross multiplication is what's needed here, yeah? So simply what you do is times the bottom two together, as I said earlier, so x open bracket x plus 1, and then times this up here, so that becomes 3 open bracket x plus 1, and then the sign in the middle, the sign here is minus, so you're going to put a minus there, and then times x up here, so you've got 2x, so it's minus 2x, yeah? And now you just want to simplify, yeah? So what you need to do is the bottom can stay the same, it can stay like x, open bracket x plus 1, yeah, that's minor. And then the top here, what you need to do is you need to expand that, so 3 times x is 3x, yeah? And then 3 times plus 1 is plus 3, and then minus 2x is what's left over, yeah? So now you got 3x minus 2x is just x here, so you got x plus 3 over x plus 1, you get it? So that's the situation there. Calm. Let's look at part B now. What's part B saying? Part B is saying that it's 2 over x minus 1 here, minus 3 over x plus 2 here, calm. So now let's look at the situation here, yeah? So again, we're going to have the times starting together, yeah? So again, times the bottom together, yeah? So we got x minus 1 here and x plus 2 on the bottom, calm. And then on the top here, you're going to times that up there. So it'll be 2, open bracket, x plus 2. And then the sign is minus here. And then times this up there, yeah? So it will become 3, open bracket, x minus 1, yeah? Cool. Now, from that, what can I deduce? What can I say from that? I can say quite a lot, actually, yeah? What I can say is that I'm going to expand the brackets here. So expand the bracket 2 times x here. That's 2x plus 4, yeah? And then minus 3, remember, when you expand this, you're doing minus 3 expanding, yeah? So minus 3 times x is minus 3x, yeah? And then minus 3 times minus 1, yeah, is plus 3. You get it? So you're doing that essentially as well. X minus 1 and an x plus 2, yeah? Come. And then what you're going to do here, yeah? 2x minus 3x is what? That's just minus x. And then 4 plus 3. So collect like terms, yeah? 4 plus 3 is 7, yeah? So that's just 7, innit? So therefore, it's x minus x plus 7, yeah? Over x minus 1, x plus 2, you get it? Yeah, minor. Alright, cool. Question C, yeah? 4 over 2x plus 1 plus 2 over x minus 1, yeah? Same thing. So just pattern the bottom then, yeah. So put that line and then put the two things there. So 2x plus 1 and x minus 1 as shown up there. And now what you want to do is you want to just times my man up there. So that's just going to be a little 4 open bracket x minus 1 situation. And then you put whatever the sign is. So sign is positive right now. And then you're going to put this number here, which is 2. So 2 open bracket 2x plus 1. So you times this up there. And then as a result, you just simplify the top here. So it becomes 4 times x here is 4x. 4 times minus 1 here is minus 4 here. Plus 2 times 2x here is 4x. And then 2 times 1 is plus 2 here. And all of that is over 2x plus 1 and x minus 1 here. Calm. And now if we simplify the situation here, you'll see that we actually get 4x plus 4x here, because again, collecting like terms here, so 4x plus 4x, that's 8x here. And then we've got minus 4 plus 2, that's minus 2, yeah? And then all of that's over 2x plus 1, x minus 1, yeah? So that's the final answer here. Alright, fine. Part D, yeah? So part D says 1 over 3x plus 2, yeah, but we can just combine that into x plus 2 over 3, yeah? So instead of writing the fraction separately, just write it together. Minus x plus 3 over 2, yeah? And now it becomes easy. Again, times the 2 bottom, yeah, that becomes 6 on the bottom. And then again, do the same thing. So times that up there. So that's going to be 2, open bracket, x plus 2. Yeah, and then the sign in the middle was negative, yeah? And then 3 times my man there is 3, open bracket, x plus 3, yeah? Cool. Now, obviously, we need to do what we need to do, innit? So we need to obviously times that inside. So that's 2x plus 4. And then negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. And all of that's over 6, yeah? Cool, fam. So now, 2x minus 3x is minus x. And then 4 minus 9 is minus 5, yeah? So minus x minus 5 over 6, yeah? So that's the final answer there. E. So we've got 3x over x plus 4, yeah, squared, minus 1 over x plus 4, yeah? So here it's another similar situation of the fact that we don't have the cross multiply, yeah? Because x plus 4 squared contains the other denominator, x plus 4, it contains the other one. I just need to times the right hand side by another x plus 4, yeah? And that's going to make it even again, you get me? So times the right hand side by x plus 4, so we're going to get 3x over x plus 4 squared, yeah? And then minus, yeah, the right hand side times x plus 4. So you need to times on the top and the bottom. The reason why I'm timesing it by the way on the top and the bottom, let's just say I'm timesing it by 3, yeah, 3 over 3, is because you're not changing the fraction. You're just changing the form, yeah? So you're timesing it by 1 effectively. Same way, if you times it by x plus 4 of x plus 4, you're timesing it by 1. So you're not changing the actual content matter, yeah? You're just changing the way it looks, yeah? So that's the whole point. So as a result, 1 times x plus 4 becomes x plus 4, yeah, standard, yeah. And then on the bottom, you got x plus 4 times x plus 4, which is x plus 4 squared, yeah. So that's the situation there. Now the denominators are the same, so I can just combine it. So just put over x plus 4 squared, yeah. And then 3x minus x plus 4, yeah. That's going to be 3x minus x is what, fam? That's going to be 2x here. Then, obviously, the minus is going on everything, yeah. So it's also going to be minus 4. Yeah, because the minus is also minus 4 as well. So minus on the plus 4 becomes minus 4, yeah? Alright, cool. F. Okay, cool. 5 over 2x plus 3 plus 4 over 3x minus 1, yeah? Safe. Safe. So what I'd say here is just combine. So just times both of them. So just do the same thing. So times both of the bottom, yeah? So 2x plus 3 times 3x minus 1. That's going to become 6 because 2 times 3 is 6. And then x plus 3 and then x minus 1, yeah? So that's the situation there. And now what you want to do is 3x minus 1 times 5, yeah? That's gonna, so you cross multiply again, so times that up there, that's gonna become 15 x minus 1, yeah, plus, because plus is in the middle, and then times this up here, yeah? So 4 times 2 is 8, so that's 8 x plus 3, yeah? Calm. And then what's that gonna give me, yeah? That's gonna give me 15x, yeah? Minus 15, and then plus 8 times x is 8x, so plus 8x, and then 8 times 3 is 24, yeah? So plus 24. And then obviously, yeah, the bottom just stays the same. Don't need to worry about that. And then 15x here plus 8x is equal to 23x. And then minus 15 plus 24 is equal to plus 9. So that's plus 9 there. So it's 23x plus 9 over 6 open bracket x plus 3 x minus 1, yeah? Come on. Question 3a. Question 3a is saying 2 over x squared and something like that. 2 over x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 1, yeah? Okay, cool. So let's pattern that then, yeah? So how do you pattern this? Well, you might notice, you might clock here that on the bottom here, yeah? This x squared plus 2x plus 1, yeah? Is actually x plus 1 squared. So this is the same as 2 over x plus 1 squared, yeah? Plus 1 over x plus 1. You might be thinking, how do you know that, right? Listen, these are just things you have to know. First of all, you could either use polynomial, that's always an option, yeah? Use polynomial in your calculator, yeah? There's option for polynomial, yeah? I talked about it in part B, yeah? Yeah, use that one there, and you'll see that the solution is x equals -1, and there's only one solution, which means that it's a squared situation. And if x is equal to -1, it means the brackets can be x plus 1, yeah, and it's going to be squared, yeah? That's one way. Another way is clocking that this is in the form of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, yeah? So like x plus 1 squared, a squared is going to be x squared, yeah? 2ab, that's 2 times x times 1, so that's 2x, and then plus b squared, which is 1, yeah? So plus 1, you get it. So that's the situation there. That's how I knew that, yeah? And obviously over time you just know as well. Also it's bait because this one's x plus 1, yeah? Alright, cool. So now what we gotta do now, obviously make them the same. So times the right hand side by x plus 1. So the left hand side remains a sit. That's mad. That's a mad 2 right there. Alright, cool. So we'll just have it as 2 over x plus 1 squared, yeah? And then plus, and then times this whole thing by x plus 1, yeah? To make it x plus 1 squared on the bottom, yeah? So that's gonna become x plus 1 squared on the bottom. And on top you're gonna get x plus 1, yeah? And now combine the thing, yeah? Combine it. So when I combine it, you're gonna get x plus 1 squared, and on top you're going to get 2 plus x plus 1, yes, that's x plus 3 effectively, yeah? So therefore you got x plus 3 over whatever's going on there. Alright, cool, part B. So part B is saying 7 over x squared minus 4, yeah, plus 3 over x plus 2. And of course, as you can see, the bottom on the left is a difference of squares situation. You've got a squared minus a square number. So therefore it will be 7 over the square root of x squared is x here, and the square root of 4 is 2. So it will be x plus 2 and x minus 2 here. So that's the situation there. And obviously it will be plus 3 over x plus 2. And now you're thinking, what does the right hand side lack? How do I make the right hand side's denominator the same? We can have the times the right hand side by x minus 2 in it. So therefore man's going to get 7 over x plus 2, yeah, x minus 2, yeah. And then obviously I'm going to have to do adding, yeah, 3 open bracket x minus 2. So I'm times the right hand side by x minus 2 over x minus 2. And that's going to become x plus 2 times the x minus 2 that I times there. So now we just combine it as shown above. So we're going to get 7 plus 3 open bracket x minus 2 over x plus 2 x minus 2, yeah? Let me make that clear as a 2, yeah, not 7. Same with that. Alright, calm fam, and then just upload the bracket in it. So 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times 2 is minus 3, yeah? 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. Both of them, yeah? Alright, cool. And then that's obviously, I'm gonna just pattern that now. If you 7 minus 6 is just 1. So that's just 3x plus 1, yeah? So 3x plus 1 over x plus 2, x minus 2, yeah? Oh, let's go to C, yeah? Cool. 2 over x squared, yeah? Plus 6x plus 9 minus 3 over x squared plus 4x plus 3. Okay, cool. So how do we pattern that then? Again, you're going to use polynomial, yeah, or you can use clock here, but you can use polynomial. Use polynomial on the one on the left-hand side here, on the bottom, yeah, and you'll see that that's 2 over x plus 3, yeah. Again, you'll get minus 3 as a solution, yeah, and you only get one solution, which means that's x plus 3 squared, and then minus 3, and then use polynomial on the bottom here as well, yeah, so use polynomial there. So again, the option on your calculator, polynomial here, use that, and you'll get the two solutions as minus 3 and minus 1, which means that the brackets is x plus 3 and x plus 1, yeah, so x plus 3 and x plus 1. And now you'll see what's the right hand side lacking. The right hand side is lacking what, fam? It's lacking quite a lot, to be honest. It's lacking quite a lot. The left hand side, to make it the same as the right hand side, is lacking an x plus 1. Yeah, so I need to times the left hand side by x plus 1. So 2 times x plus 1 over x plus 3 squared x plus 1. Yeah, and then the right hand side is obviously lacking another x plus 3. So I need to times it by another x plus 3 to get x plus 3 squared. Yeah, so x plus 3 there over x plus 3 squared x plus 1, yeah? Calm. And now obviously combine it, yeah? So that's going to become 2x plus 1 minus 3x plus 3 over x plus 3 squared x plus 1, yeah? So that's the situation there. And then expand the top here and simplify. So therefore I've got 2 times x plus 2, so that's going to equal to 2x plus 2. And then minus 3 times x is minus 3x. And then minus 3 times 9 is minus 9, yeah? So that's the situation there. Over x plus 3 squared x plus 1, yeah? Man, it gets like that. Obviously, 2x minus 3x is minus x, and then 2 minus 9 is minus 7. I'm pretty sure we had something similar earlier. And then same thing on the bottom here, x plus 3 squared x plus 1, yeah? Oh, alright, cool. Alright, D from question D. Alright, question D, yeah? 2 over y squared minus x squared, yeah? Plus 3 over y minus x. So again, we've got a difference of two squares situation there on the left. We'll just go ahead and find that right now. So 2 over square root of y squared is y, and square root of x squared is x here. So y plus x and then y minus x, and that falls in line perfectly as I've got y minus x here. So you know we're going to have to times the right hand side by y plus x to even it out here. So you got 3 over y minus x. So therefore, I'm going to have to times the right hand side by y plus x here. So again, 2 over, you know what? I think we're getting to the stages here. But I can just adjust from I want to write again here. So y plus x now and y minus x. Yeah. And then times the top as well by y plus x. Yeah. Cool. And now what you're going to get is just combine it. So over y plus x, y minus x. And then on the top, combine it. So 2 plus 3 open bracket y plus x. And then simplify the top here. So here you're going to have 2 plus 3y plus 3x over y plus x, y minus x here. And there's nothing more that you can do with that, yeah. That's as simplified as possible, innit? Can't really do anything more than that. So that's that. Alright, cool. Question E, yeah. Okay, cool. Question E. Got 3 over x squared plus 3x plus 2 minus 1 over x squared plus 4x plus 4, yeah. Again, bro, use polynomial, yeah. But you man can clock right now. The left hand side, the right hand side is going to be x plus 2 squared, yeah? You can already see that, yeah? So it doesn't matter, we'll do it anyway. So 3 over, use polynomial here, you'll get the solutions of minus 1 and minus 2, which means that the bracket is x plus 1, so always the opposite, yeah? And x plus 2, yeah? In the previous video, I talked about how you can find that in more detail. Alright, cool. Minus 1 over, and then use polynomial on that, yeah? You get x plus 2 squared, yeah? Cool. So now what do we do? Well, what we do now is you need to make the right hand side the same as the left hand side, yeah? So the left hand side is lacking another x plus 2, yeah? So we'll make that 3 times x plus 2 over x plus 1. And then when you times x plus 2 times another x plus 2, it just becomes x plus 2 squared, yeah? That's standard, bro. And then minus, and then again, right hand side is lacking x plus 1, yeah? So therefore, I'm going to times the right hand side by x plus 1. So 1 times x plus 1 is just x plus 1, yeah? Over, and then times obviously times x plus 1 on the bottom as well. So that's x plus 1, open bracket, x plus 2, yeah, squared, yeah. And now, obviously, you can just combine that. So the bottom becomes the same. So we just get over x plus 1, x plus 2 squared. And then the top becomes 3x plus 2, yeah, minus x plus 1, yeah. And obviously, that's 3 times x is 3x here, plus 3 times 2 is 6. And then minus x here, minus 1, because minus 1 times x is minus x, minus times 1 is minus 1. All of that, yeah, over x plus 1, x plus 2 squared, yeah. Alright, cool. So now just simplify the top here. 3x minus x here is 2x. 6 minus 1 is 5. So 2x plus 5 over x plus 1, x plus 2 squared, yeah. Okay, calm. Question F. Listen, bro. Just stick to the cause, yeah. Stick to the stick to the motion. Yeah, you made it this far through. Just gotta keep going, bro. Minus x plus 1 over x squared plus 5x plus 6. Yeah, trust me, you can pattern maths. You're gonna pattern it together if I can get me. Yeah, just go through the videos. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be calm. Got x plus 2 on the top here, standard, yeah. We're gonna allow that, leave that actually. That's the proper terminology. And then we're gonna use polynomial on the bottom here, yeah. And we're gonna get the results of x equals 4 and x equals minus 3. So again, in bracket form, we're gonna do the opposite. So that's x minus 4 and x plus 3, yeah. Calm. Minus, yeah. If you do polynomial on the bottom here as well, you'll get the results of minus 2 and minus 3 on your calculator, yeah. And from that, you'll know that the brackets is gonna be obviously x plus 2, yeah, and x plus 3, yeah. And that makes sense because obviously we have like some commonality here. So therefore, I don't have to times everything on each side. I can just times the left. What's the left lacking? It's lacking x plus 2. And what's the right lacking? The right is lacking x minus 4, yeah? So just pattern that. So just times the left by x plus 2. So x plus 2 times x plus 2 is going to become x plus 2 squared. So you've got x plus 2 squared on the top here. And now the bottom, you've got all of that. So you've got x minus 4, you've got x plus 3, and you've got the final x plus 2, yeah? And then put a negative there, yeah? And then times the right hand side by x plus 4 minus 4, yeah? So you get x plus 1, x minus 4, all of that over. You can barely see it, innit? All of that over x minus 4, x plus 2, and x plus 3, yeah? Okay, cool. So I timed the x minus 4 into the right hand side, yeah? And now, just combine it, fam. So I'm actually going to zoom in more, yeah, for this. So when we combine it, we're going to have that classic denominator of x minus 4, x plus 2, and x plus 3, yeah? And then on the top here, we're going to have expand x plus 2 squared, yeah? You know what, let me just write it fully like that first. So this is after combining it, yeah? Cool. Now to expand x plus 2 squared, yeah? You're going to do a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A squared is x, so a is x, so a squared is x squared, yeah? And then 2ab, that's 2 times x times 2. So that's 2 times 2 is 4, and times x, that's 4x, yeah? So 4x, and then plus, and then b squared, which is 2 squared, which is 4, yeah? And then minus, there's a minus sign here, and then expand this, so that goes to that, that's x squared, yeah, and then yeah, obviously x times minus 4, that's minus 4x, but then you got plus 1x from there, so minus 4x plus 1x is going to be plus 3x, yeah, minus 3x, yeah, so minus 3x here, and then 1 times minus 4 is minus 4, yeah? Listen, I'll make a video in the future of these kind of things here, so I don't have to keep saying it in videos, innit? Like expanding brackets and that. But hopefully you man can expand brackets at this point. And then x plus 3, yeah? And then after that, obviously just times the minus inside, yeah? So therefore we're gonna get x squared, yeah, plus 4x plus 4, yeah, minus x squared. And then again, minus times minus 3 is going to be plus 3x here. And then minus times minus 4 is plus 4 here. All of that over x minus 4, x plus 2, and then x plus 3 here. 9. Alright, cool. So x squared minus x squared, yeah, that's nothing, yeah. That's gonna go to 0, yeah. And then 4x plus 3x is 7x. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. So that's 7x plus 8 over x minus 4, x plus 2, and then x plus 3. So that's the final answer. That's the point 0, yeah. Alright, cool. Question 4. Alright, cool, yeah. Question 4. 6x plus 1 over x squared, yeah, plus 2x minus 15. Safe. Safe. Safe, my brother. Safe. Yeah. Minus 4 over x minus 3. Yeah. So put my man into polynomial. Yeah. Put that into polynomial, and you'll see that you'll get the answers of x equals minus 3 and x equals 3. Yeah. And from that, you can say that the new fraction is going to be x plus 1 over in the bracket is going to be x plus 5 because the solution was x equals minus 5. So it's going to be x plus 5 there. And then you're going to see x minus 3 here. Yeah. And from that, it's going to be minus 4 over x minus 3, yeah? But you know what, yeah? Because we're bad man out here, yeah? You know what we should just do? Just combine it straight away, yeah? Straight away, yeah? So we're missing x plus 5 here, so times a little x plus 5 there, yeah? And times x plus 5 up here, yeah? And now, what have we got? Now we've got the situation here where we can just combine the whole thing, and we can just put a thing on the bottom, x plus 5, x minus 3, since the denominators are now the same. And now, we just need to put x, yeah, it's a bit of a mad one still, yeah, that. And then minus sign in between it, and then 4 open bracket x plus 5, yeah? And now, from that, I can expand the right-hand side bracket, so 4 times x is minus 4x, minus 4 times x, yeah? So you get over x plus 5, x minus 3, and then you get 6x plus 1 minus 4x minus 20, yeah? So minus 4 times 5 is minus 20, yeah? And then that's the situation you get there. So as a result, you got 6x minus 4x, that's 2x. And then put 1 minus 20, that's minus 19. All of that over x plus 5, x minus 3, yeah? Come on. Q5, 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 yeah? Q5, Q5A, come on. Let's look at Q5, yeah? So Q5A, question 5A, yeah? We got a three-plex situation. So let's deal with the first two terms here. You can do it all at once. You'll see that in a minute. You can do that. So it's not a problem, yeah? But for now, we'll keep it nice and, you know what I'm saying? Nice and dandy, as the white people say. So we got 2 over x plus 1, yeah? And so what you want to do now is obviously what you want to do now. So uh so times basically, yeah, is easy, in it. You just times x plus 1, yeah. So again we combine it, yeah. So x times x plus 1, yeah, and then times that up there. We got 3 open bracket x plus 1 r plus 2 x, yeah. So times x up here, that's 2x, yeah. Alright, cool. Now 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3, and then plus another 2x. All of that over x, open bracket, x plus 1, yeah? And now 3x plus 2x combined like terms, that's equal to 5x, 5x plus 3, and then that's over x, open bracket, x plus 1, yeah? Oh. Okay, cool. And now that we've got that, yeah, we combine the first two, yeah. Let's combine it with the third part of that was in the equation, yeah, which was plus 1 over x plus 2, yeah. So let's combine it with that now, yeah. So again, times cross multiply, so times the bottom together. So that's gonna become x, open bracket x plus 1, open bracket x plus 2. That's what we got on the bottom here, yeah. And then times x plus 2 up here, so we got 5x plus 3, and then x plus 2, and then plus in the middle, and then 1 times x plus 1, yeah. It's glitching. Alright, cool. So now, yeah, long, bro, long, very long. Now, I'm gonna just expand the top up here to show you. So 5x times x is gonna become 5x squared. 3 times x is 3x. 2 times 5x is 10x. So that's 3 plus 10, which is 13. So that's 13x. And then 3 times 2 is gonna be 6 here. So that's plus 6. And now, x times x is x squared, so plus x squared, yeah, and then plus x times 1 is just x, yeah. So if we combine all of that, yeah, that's going to become 5x squared plus x squared, that's 6x squared, yeah. 13x plus x, that's 14x. And then 6 times plus nothing is just 6, yeah. 6 and nothing, yeah. Alright, cool. Over x plus 1 and x plus 2, yeah. And that's the final answer. Mad. Alright, cool. Part B. Part B. So again, similar situation here. I'm just going to take the first two times, so 4 over 3x minus 2 over x minus 2, yeah. X minus 2, so again, cross multiply situation, so just it's going to become, combine the bottom and there, so 3x open bracket x minus 2, and then obviously times this up here, so it's going to become 4x minus 2, and then minus in the middle because the minus sign, and then times that up there, so minus 6x, yeah. Come expand the top, so it's going to become 4 times x is 4x, so 4x, and then 4 times minus 2 is minus 4, so 4x minus 4, my bad, I'm tweaking, I'm bugging, that's minus 8, so 4 times minus 2 is minus 8, and then minus 6x, and then over, obviously over 3x, x minus 2, I can't be at the levels here and be making mistakes like that, that's bad on my part. Alright, cool, 4x minus 6x here is obviously minus 2x, and then minus 8 is left over, so that's minus 8. You know, he's just the remainder with the guy that's just there in the background. You ain't really doing nothing. He's just, you know what I'm saying? He's just chilling, vibing. Maybe certain man don't want him to be there, but he's still there. You get me? Doing his own thing. Alright, cool. Now that we got that, don't put an equal sign, by the way, after that. Rewrite it, yeah, otherwise your examiner might take the piss in it. 3x, x minus 2, and now combine it with the second part. So plus 1 over 2x plus 1. Because like if I did it over here, yeah, if I just wrote this plus 1 over 2x plus 1 over here, he's going to say, oh, the left is not equal to the right hand side or whatever. So why'd you put equal, yeah? So just be careful for things like that. Or put like an arrow if you want it. Alright, cool. So what are we doing exactly? Yeah, we're combining it, yeah? So standard, we already know this by now. 3x, x minus 2 times on the bottom times the 2x plus 1 over there as well. And then times 2x plus 1 on the top here. So you might be thinking, wow, like that's a bit of a mad one there. Phone just tweaked. I don't know what happened there. Alright, minus 2x minus 8. 2x plus 1. And then plus, so obviously I cross multiplied, yeah, times that up there, yeah. And obviously times this up here. So plus 3x, open bracket x minus 2, yeah. Calm. So now just pattern the top. There's nothing really else to be said here. Let's just do that quickly. So 3x, open bracket x minus 2, 2x plus 1. And now obviously expand this. So minus 2x times 2x is minus 4x. So it's x squared. So minus 4x squared, yeah. And then obviously minus 2 times 1 is minus 2x. And then minus 8 times 2x is minus 16x. So that's minus 2 minus 16. That's obviously minus 18x, yeah. And then obviously you got minus 8 times 1, that's minus 8, yeah. And now on the right hand side, we've got 3x times x, that's plus 3x squared. And then 3x times minus 2, that's minus 6x. Cool. So minus 4x squared plus 3x squared here, that's minus x squared here. And then minus 18x here, minus another 6x, that's minus 24x here. And then the minus 8 just stays. Why is it always 8? Always 8 that's staying. X minus 2, 2x plus 1 here. Alright, save. Part C, fam. It's too many questions, bro. Part C. But even the thing's starting to get laggy, bro. 3 over x minus 1 here, plus 2 over x plus 1 here, plus 4 over x minus 3. Okay, so again, combine the first two here. So just x minus 1, x plus 2 times x plus 1 over there, so 3x plus 1, and then plus in the middle, yeah, and then again 2, and then times x minus 1 up there, yeah, 2 times that up there. So therefore, it's going to be x minus 1 here. And now just combine the whole thing here again, so simple, just x minus 1 here, x plus 2, and then 3 times x plus 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times 1 is 3, so that's plus 3, and then 2 times x is plus 2x, and then 2 times minus 1 is minus 2, yeah? So then you get 3x plus 2x, that's 5x, and then 3 minus 2, that's plus 1. I said that hella unconfidently. No. And that's obviously over x minus 1, x plus, where the fuck did x plus 2 come from? It's been x plus 1 the whole time. That's how you know it's getting peak. That's how you know it's getting long. When we make mistakes like that. Alright, cool. And then again, as I said, don't put the equal sign, but fuck it, I'm gonna do that. And now what can I do? Huh? Yeah, exactly. 4 over x minus 3. Obviously, I'm using the second part now, yeah? So I simplified this whole thing. And now I'm adding 4 over x minus 3, right? Okay, cool. So now what do we do? Obviously, we're gonna have to times the right-hand side by x minus 1, x plus minus 3. Sorry, x minus 1, x plus 1, and then times the left-hand side by x minus 3. So we can do that now. So times this by x minus 3. And then on the bottom here, you got x minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 3. I'm going to combine it straight away, but I'm not going to lie. I'm going to combine it. I'm just going to have it as 1 over there. And then obviously times x minus 1 up here and times x plus 1 up here, yeah? So we're going to get plus, so the sign is plus in the middle. So therefore it's plus 4, open bracket x minus 1, x plus 1, yeah? Cool. And now let's simplify. 5x plus 1 times x minus 3. I will explain this bare times, but 5x times x can be 5x squared. I'll still explain it. It's true. We're out here, man. Yeah? 5x times minus 3 is minus 15x here. And then 1 times x plus 1x, that's minus 14x here. And then 1 times minus 3 is minus 3. There you go. Yeah? And now, x plus 1 times x minus 1 and x plus 1, that's the difference of two squares here. So that's just going to be plus 4 times x squared minus 1. You get it? Yeah? Expand that, that becomes 4x squared minus 4. And all of that's over x minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 3. 5x squared plus 4x squared is going to be equal to 9x squared. Minus 14x is just minus 14x. And then minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7, yeah? So that's what you got now. And on the bottom you got x minus 1, x plus 1, and x minus 3. Question 6, bro. Question 6 here. 4 open bracket 2x minus 1 over 36x squared minus 1, and now plus 7 over 6x minus 1. You're probably going to already spot, yeah? And that's the difference of two square situation. Let me just expand the top, like straight up. I should find out. I'll keep it as it is, yeah? But essentially, you can clock by now that we got 6x minus 1 here. That's because it's going to be 6x minus 1, 6x plus 1 here. So 42x minus 1 here, yeah, over difference of two squares. So square root of 36x squared is 6x. The square of 1 is 1. So 6x plus 1, 6x minus 1. And then obviously plus 7 over 6x minus 6x plus 1. So obviously the right hand side is lacking a 6x minus 1 here. That's what's lacking. So therefore, we need to times that by 6x. My bad. We had a minus 1 there. 6x minus 1, yeah? So you need to times it by 6x plus 1, yeah? Since that's what it's missing, yeah? So 6x plus 1 here. And then obviously, then you're going to add a 6x plus 1 there, yeah? Cool. And so now you can combine it. So 4 open bracket 2x minus 1 plus 7 open bracket 6x plus 1. All of that over 6x plus 1, 6x minus 1, yeah? And because of that, I can combine the top as well. So that's going to become 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times minus 1 is minus 4. Plus 7 times 6 is 42x. So that's 42x. And then 7 times 1 is plus 7. Yeah. And all of that's over 6x minus 1. That's 6x plus 1. And then obviously 8x here plus 42x, that's 50x. And then minus 4 plus 7 here, that's obviously plus 3. And all of that's over 6x minus 1. And 6x plus 1 here. From Q7 here, Q7. Q7, that's what we're going to be riding in one day. Yeah, go on, man. Big boy whips. You already know. Alright, cool. So we got the x plus the 6 over x plus 2 plus the 36 over the x minus 4 x plus 2, yeah? Safe. Listen, for this year, you're gonna run into some problems if you try to combine it one by one. Just combine it all together, yeah. It's the last question. You're just gonna combine it all together, yeah. The reason for that is because you just got x, just chilling there. Alright, cool. So let's just combine everything here, yeah. So what's x missing, yeah? X is missing, first of all, the denominator, yeah. So the denominator at the end of the day is gonna be what? It's gonna be x minus 4, x plus 2, yeah. That's the shortest common factor between all of them, yeah. So x over x minus 4, x plus 2, yeah. And so what was it missing then? It was missing everything. It was missing x plus 4, and it was also missing x plus 2. So we need to times that in, yeah. Calm. Plus 6 over x plus 2. What's x plus 2 missing? It's missing x plus 4, yeah? So 6 times x plus 4. So even plus 4 is minus 4. I don't know why I'm fucking saying plus 4, yeah? Minus 4. Classic life hacks moment. And then over x minus 4, yeah? X plus 2. So that's the situation there. Plus, yeah? Shit. Please. Alright. Plus, yeah, bro, if it's not bait right now, I don't know what to say. 36, yeah, over, and then this didn't get anything adjusted to it, yeah? So that's just x minus 4, x plus 2, yeah? And then obviously, yeah, that's what you got there, yeah? So because of that, plus 36 over x minus 4, whatever, yeah, we can combine the whole situation now. So combine that into x open bracket x minus 4 x plus 2 plus 6 x minus 4 plus 36, yeah? and all of that over x minus 4, x plus 2. Safe. It's been a good run, bro. It's been a very good run. X times x is x cubed. Span this fully, you'll get minus 2x squared minus 8x. Then that's from that. And then here you go. You just expand these two, and then just times everything by x. So you'll get x squared minus 2x minus 8. And then times that by x, you get x cubed minus 2x squared minus 8x, yeah? And then plus, obviously, expand this, so 6x minus 24. Wow. Alright, plus 36. All of that over x minus 4, x plus 4, yeah? X plus 2. Cool. Combine the top now. That's going to give you the final answer, which is x cubed minus 2x squared minus 2x plus 12 over x minus 4, x plus 2. That was actually part A. There's actually part B as well. Alright, cool. Part B. Final question. Final part. Final everything. Part B. Okay. Nice. Nice. So, it's showing to prove that some waffle about how, like, you need to use algebraic something to show that g of x can be split in that sort of way, yeah? And because of that, we're going to need to use factor theorem, yeah? So let's say, so call f of x what we had on the top here. So x cubed minus 2x squared, yeah? Minus 2x plus 12. And then you need to break this down into something, yeah? So obviously you need to use factor theorem, yeah? So essentially just try different things until you get 0 as the answer. You can try whatever you want. Or you can just put this into your calculator. Yeah, that's a little cheat code. Put it into polynomial, put polynomial degree 3, and then see the factors, yeah? And you'll see that one of the factors is actually minus 2. And so as a result, I can just put f minus 2, yeah? That's the real way to do it. They expect you to try an error and see based on like how far it is from 0 and whatever the fuck, but like who cares? So minus 2 there, cubed minus 2 times minus 2 squared minus 2, open bracket minus 2 plus 12. And wow, that's a big shock. It's going to equal 0, yeah? And because it equals 0, that means that we know that x plus 2 is a factor, yeah? So that means that because minus 2 is what made it equal 0, x plus 2 is therefore a factor, yeah? So if you man do so therefore I can say that basically this whole thing, this x cubed minus 2x squared, yeah, minus 2x, yeah, plus 12 is basically equal to x plus 2, the bracket, times by hx, and that's another function, yeah, that's whatever, another algebraic expression times x plus 2 will give us this. So we need to find hx, yeah. So how do we do that? Well, we need to divide this whole thing by x plus 2, yeah. So I do it using the grid method. You man can do it however you want. So obviously the factor is x plus 2, so put x plus 2 here. And then obviously put the first term that we had, which is, let me just write out the full cubic again up here, so you can know. Okay, cool. So the first member is x cubed. So therefore, how many x's go into x cubed? X squared. So therefore, it's going to be x squared, yeah? So these two should times to give the thing inside, yeah? So x cubed divided by x, x squared, yeah? Then times x squared by 2 to get 2x squared here. And now you need to think, how do you go from 2x squared to minus 2x squared, yeah? You're going to have to take away 4x squared, yeah? From 2x squared. So when you take away 4x squared, now again, you have to think, how many x's go into minus 4x squared, yeah? It's going to be minus 4x, yeah? So it's minus 4x times x is minus 4x squared, yeah? And then times that by 2 down here, so that's minus 8x. And then again, how do you get from minus 8 to minus 2? You're going to have to add the 6x. So you add 6x there. Now how many x's go into 6x? Well, obviously 6 here. So times that by 6, you get 6x here. So 6x there. And then 6 times 2 is 12. And if you have 12, here's also 12. That means there's no remainder. So you do this number minus this number to get the remainder. So obviously that's 0. So it perfectly divides. So therefore hx here is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 6, yeah? And so now what I can say is because hx is equal to that, I can say that therefore I can write gx, which is the thing we had earlier. That's the thing in the question, that fraction that we had earlier of the cubic over x plus 2, x minus 4 here. I can split the top of it into x plus 2 and this hx here, x squared minus 4x plus 6. And then all of that, obviously, over x plus 2, x minus 4 here. And then from that, I can therefore say, obviously, I can cancel x plus 2, x plus 2. And now we get the final answer that they wanted us to show gx as, which is x squared minus 4x plus 6 over x minus 4. And that's the end.